Hello, my name's Barnaby, and I'm a 71-year-old gamer. and this is my first video, and I'm very excited. I'm being helped by my great nephew, Henry, who's going to do some of the editing for this for me, because this is all new to me. But basically, I've always wanted to do something like this, something YouTube, but I didn't know what to do. And Henry said, why not talk about video games? And well, I'm a new gamer, really. I mean, I've played for about the last, well, I don't know, over 10 years, I think, isn't it? And yeah, I got a Nintendo Wii. He gifted me a Nintendo Wii console, and I've loved it. So he said, why don't you talk about that? So that's what this is. And the first game that I'm going to talk about is Wii Sports, which is actually one of my favourite games that I've played on this. It's probably the one I've played the most. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So let's talk about each of the games. One of them is tennis, which is, you know, like the real sport in real life, which is not really a sport that I've ever really played much of myself or anything. But it's really intuitive in this game, because you got the little Wiimote and you just swing it around. And you know, I made a little version of me, which you call a me, and it's a me, and there's two of me in this game, and it's a lot of fun. It's just like playing tennis, I guess, but I've never really been into tennis or anything like that. Only sport that I'm really bothered about is maybe football and me boxing. I like that as well. But it's, you know, it's good and stuff, and I enjoyed it. I did pretty well in my game that I played with doing the recording with Henry, and he said that he was surprised actually how good at it I were. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. That you do your big serving moves and all of that kind of stuff, and yeah, just make sure you use both your characters and you'll be fine. And lots of fun I had with that one. Then there's bowling. I've never really been much one for bowling, and I've never been to bowls either. Never really been that bothered. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like actually when you make mistakes and you make all the people behind you jump when you drop your ball. But you know, it took me a bit of practice. But I'm all right at it. I can get me strikes and things like that. I was never any good in real life at bowling, but yeah, it was something that was quite fun on here, trying to get strikes and get all your points and things. And yeah, I liked that one. That's a lot of fun as well. I enjoyed that. Then there's golf as well. Golf is a game which, well, I never really played. I've never played it. I've always wanted to. The closest that I ever got to playing golf was with my cousin, who was called Golfing Timmy, funnily enough. He was called Golfing Timmy mainly because of, well, every single pair of trousers that he seemed to have used to have a hole in one. So we used to call him Golfing Timmy because of all the holes he had in his trousers. I know it sounds a bit silly, but anyway, we used to go to this golf course that was nearby, right? And basically we used to go and annoy the golfers. We'd hide near the trees and make duck noises just to annoy them. Just as they were going for like one of their shots or whatever, we'd go whack like that, and they used to get really angry, start going around looking for ducks, complaining, "Where's this bloody duck?" They would say, "Where is it? Bloody, every time I'm going to take a shot, that bloody duck keeps making a racket." And we'd be wetting ourselves laughing. We would, and sometimes they'd find us. Well, most of the time they'd find us and try and catch up with us and chase us. But we never got caught or anything like that. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, the golf is fun. You can hit the ball in the water, and every time I seemed to hit a shot in this, I kept getting a hole in one for some reason. I don't know why. Something to do with my game, I guess. But yeah, that was fun. There's baseball as well, which is, it's not really for me, baseball. It reminds me of cricket, but at least it's less boring than cricket. Never been one for cricket, me. It's always seemed to be something that posh people did, really, more than my kind of, crowd or what have you. But I got some home runs in that. I play it every now and again when I feel like just doing something different, but I don't play it much. But yeah, that's fun. Sometimes when you see the people catching the ball and throwing the ball, and yeah, that's baseball really. That's all I'm doing is describing that. But it's fun and stuff. My favourite though is the boxing. Like I said, I've always been a fan of boxing, me, and I have always wanted to have been a boxer, but I never really were any good at fighting or anything like that. Not that I'd want to go around fighting, and didn't do that too much in my youth, and well, I don't have to do it now, fortunately, but I imagine when I'm doing this that I'm Cassius Clay, even though I'm a lot old. Well, he's dead now, but I guess I'm just old. But it's still fun to go around and whack them in the face and knock them down. And when I was doing my recording with Henry, the guy I was fighting had a smile on his face all the time. I don't know why. When I'm punching him in the face and in his belly and stuff. But anyway, I knocked him out. And these fists are still got some power, I'll tell you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first one. Like I said, I'm 71, and I thought I wanted to do something different. You get quite lonely and things sometimes when you're my age. And as I said, I was talking to me great nephew Henry, and he was the one who said, "Why don't you do YouTube on video games?" And I said, "Yeah, I will. I'm gonna make plenty more as well." So hopefully that you've liked this, and you want to see more of this type of thing. And let me know. Henry says to tell you to let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of this type of thing. Anyway, I've been Uncle Grandad. You can call me Barnaby if you like. Thanks for watching my video. It's been an honour. Ta-ta for now.